Good morning. You're watching the Bay Breeze and GoBaja.com. And again, thanks for reading Bay Area Houston Magazine, the #1 information source in the Bay Area. Today I have a distinguished guest, a very well-known, I would say, artist in the area, and that is Ashley Dockhall, and he's with Cafe Under the Oaks, and he's their executive chef. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ashley, how are you?
Absolutely wonderful.
Hey, it's a pleasure to see you today. You guys opened up a cafe, what, are you about a year old now?
Yes, we opened in December of 2009. We are a cafe. We do serve home-style foods, everything from homemade cinnamon rolls to Amish casserole, which consists of a golden Yukon potato, 3 different kind of cheeses, sausage, ham, egg, and it's served with salsa. We have everything ranging from chicken fried steak to chicken fried chickens to steaks, New York strips, ribeyes, and T-bones. We are a family-owned restaurant. We do have 90% of our employees are family. We're located in the historic district in League City on Main Street. Our physical address is 615 East Main Street, right underneath the oak trees next to Helen's Garden. So please come see us, and it'd be a pleasure to meet with you and your family.
Well, Ashley, tell me a little bit about your experience as a chef.
I've been cooking for roughly about 10 years, not professionally or anything. I do have a little bit of school experience. I just enjoy it very much. I enjoy making people happy and coming up with new items. And it's just fun. It's a great experience, and I've always loved to cook, and now I'm actually getting paid to do it.
What I'm excited about is what the buzz is around town. I hear that you've got one of the best breakfasts, but you're well known for your steaks, as you were mentioning, and you did receive an honorable mention for the Best of the Bay Awards. And I think you believe you won one of the awards.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
And I think that's pretty esteemed for a first year in business.
We actually won Best of the Bay Area, Best Cafe in 2010, which was a wonderful accomplishment for us, seeing as that we have only been open for a year. A lot of restaurants, from what I understand, take a long time to get going, 2-3 years. And we are already receiving awards. And not only did we receive the award for the Best of the Bay, we also received 3rd place in overall showmanship at the Epicurean Evening event. So we're very proud of that. Me and my staff, we're very satisfied with our accomplishments, and we couldn't do it without you guys anyways. So we thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Well, one of the things I want to comment and compliment you on, Ashley, is your service. It seems that your people are very well trained. They know the items very well. And does that come from you guys working with your staff consistently and teaching them about the food?
And yes, sir, that does. We do have hands-on with our employees, from the dishwasher to the cooks, as well as the wait staff. We do get very personable with them. Like I said, we are all family, so we do understand one another very well. If there's an issue that needs to be addressed, we definitely take that into consideration, and we will address it right then and there. If there's a compliment or a complaint by a customer, then we definitely address that with the wait staff as well, and we try to do everything we can to make the customer happy, because that's really what it's all about, is making our customers happy and giving them good service, good food, and just an excellent experience when they do come into the restaurant.
Well, evidently you are doing the right thing, because every time I've driven by there, whether it's early in the morning to stop by and get a cinnamon roll, which you're known for, you can smell the cinnamon in the air, and you're always pretty packed in that parking lot, so hats off to y'all. Ashley, did you start in the restaurant business? Did you grow up in it, or just because you like to cook, you got started as a chef?
Actually, to be honest with you, I have not been in the restaurant business. I've actually only been employed at this particular restaurant as an executive chef, and I've been here for roughly 6 to 7 months. But it just comes with just enjoying it personally.
You have a passion for it.
Absolutely. There's a passion for it, and there definitely is an art for it. You can't just, if you can cook at home, that does not mean you can cook in a restaurant. There's a lot that goes with being a chef in a restaurant, from prepping to food presentation and everything else. You have to get it right, because if you don't get it right, then you'll receive complaints from each and every person that comes through there, and that's definitely not what you want. So like I said, this is my first time in a restaurant, and I enjoy it very, very, very much.
Great. Well, as they say, the proof is in the pudding, And I see you brought us a few entrees for us to, I guess you're teasing me a little bit. Tell me, what do we have here?
First, we're going to start with our homemade cinnamon roll. It is a homemade cinnamon roll that we make from scratch. It does take roughly an hour to an hour and a half to prepare and actually have be ready to serve. We do have our homemade icing on top, which is a very, very smooth white icing. This is the actual size of it when it is served to you, and we do serve it hot. We do have a lot of customers that come in and request our cinnamon rolls personally, so thank you very much. What we have here is our 12-ounce ribeye steak, served with our steamed vegetables, which are normally steamed broccoli, and our velvety mashed potatoes. You can get this steak any way you want it, from rare all the way up into well done. And I do know my temperature, so if you order a steak medium well, it's going to come back medium well and you'll be very satisfied. We are getting known for our steaks now, and if you come in at any time, you can get a 10-ounce New York strip, you can get a 12-ounce ribeye, or a 14-ounce T-bone steak with 2 sides and toast for $9.99. If you can find that price anywhere else, go for it and go there, but you will not receive the quality of the steak that you get from myself. So thank you very much once again. And last but not least, here we have my breakfast taco. This actually is a vegetable-filled breakfast taco. It's got mushrooms, tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, and jalapenos. It does have cheese inside as well, and it's served with egg, of course. And if you come in, you'll enjoy this. We have everything that you can fill it with, from meats to vegetables, cheeses. There's about 12 different items that you can choose to be in a taco.
Very colorful.
Well, thank you. And this is actually our large taco, our large breakfast taco. You can get one small as well if you just don't think you can eat this much. So thank you once again.
Well, I think I'm already full by just the flavor and the beautiful look of the food. And like you said, you know, the food is good, but the presentation really makes it the eye. And I think the artistry that you presented here is something extraordinary. So I appreciate you coming on the show today, Ashley. So where are you located again? You're in Lake City, right? Main Street?
That is correct. If you're familiar with Helen's Garden in the historic district of League City, we're right next door. And our physical address, once again, is 615 East Main Street. That's in League City, Texas, 77573. And once again, my name is Ashley Dockall with Cafe Under the Oaks.
And you're open what days?
And we're open 7 days a week. If you do go on our website, www.cafeundertheoaks.com, you'll be able to view a menu as well as our hours, seeing that we're not open like a normal restaurant. We do have family hours, so that way we can spend time with our families. So thank you again.
Ashley, pleasure to have you on the show. I'll tell you what, when you want that award-winning food, you know, the food is just fantastic. Make sure you stop by and see Ashley and his crew over at Cafe Under the Oaks.
Thank you very much.
Alright, as we continue the breeze today, I not only have some distinguished business people, but also my friends, Steve and Ruthie McGahee with Island Furniture and Interiors. Good morning, gang.
Good morning.
Good morning. Well, you look real colorful and bright today. It goes well with your business, right? You got some great furniture, Ruthie, over there. You got a new load of stock that's come in?
Yes, we have. We're getting outdoor in right now, and we've had a lot of requests for outdoor. This is several new lines and some very contemporary looks, durable, umbrella fabrics.
Well,
very nice.
Your store is known because it's so eclectic and it's so colorful. I think walking in, you almost feel like you're on a vacation.
That's how we want it to feel.
So you guys designed it that way, right, Steve? To have that nice feel, that nice look?
She did, yeah. She did a good job.
Yeah, I think you guys have done a great job together. I know you've been in business for how long now? 5 years?
7.
So you've been in business 7 years. The time goes fast.
It does.
How did you guys get into the furniture business?
This was just a dream that, I don't know, just got dropped into me when we bought our home. I wanted that tropical look to come on the inside.
Right.
We searched throughout the city of Houston, everywhere, and could not find what we were looking for. Went to Florida, found everything, and thought, you know, we can't be the only people that love this look, and decided to bring the tropics home.
Well, you've done a really good job with the store, but also you got quite a following out there. It's almost like the parrot heads. I know people I see in your store they're regulars. You have a good group of people that constantly come in your store, and I think you've done a great job. But not only for the home, but for the boat or for your yacht, your furniture is perfect.
We've done several yachts in the area, and even smaller boats too. So it's really versatile. We have furniture that actually fits in boats.
Well, what I like about it, like you mentioned, is versatility. It was very versatile. It also is a good price, and durable, and quality, and a good tag to it. I mean, it looks nice and it's affordable, and I think it's a real winner. I mean, I think it's great.
Actually, we offer such a broad spectrum. If someone has a tight budget that they need to stay within, we can accommodate them and give them just as gorgeous of a look as they desire. If they want a higher end, then we have that luxury as well, and we can offer the most exquisite look.
And not only furniture, Steve, you guys have paintings, pictures, right, Ruth? You guys got some full accessories, right? Plants, like these plants. I mean, here's some of the furniture that has been donated to our studio by Steve and Ruthie very generously. We have some teak. This is outdoor furniture, I understand.
Yes, it is. It's a very high grade of teak. It will stay like this if you want to keep it indoors, if you want to put it outdoors, if you want that red teak look, you just oil it once a year. If you prefer the silvering, then just leave it alone and it'll silver and still wear very well. This part is the poly resin, so it looks like it's a regular cane, but until you touch it, you don't realize that it's poly resin.
Well, I think what I've seen, a lot of people start out with a room that's got that Caribbean or island feel to it, and I think they've gone to their whole house once they've seen and tasted a little bit of your fine furniture.
It is contagious.
And these beautiful paintings, I think, as well. You have some great paintings of the Caribbean and the island feel and look. But you've done a great job over there, and we appreciate you coming on the show today.
Thanks.
And also telling us a little bit about what you guys do. And I understand you have a sale coming up soon.
We have a sale going on right now, 20 to 50% off. 20% off is on our new outdoor lines, up to 50% off on some of the dining sets that we're trying to bring out to clearance for all the new items that are coming in. The only thing that's not included in the sale is our consignment art, and we offer a lot of beautiful art from local artists.
Well, I know that's one of the great things you do, you guys, is promoting the local artists, and you guys promote shopping Bay Area first.
Absolutely.
Your store is so unique. There's no other one like it. I think if there was, you probably put them out of business. But you guys always have good service, and you do delivery, right, Steve?
Our furthest delivery has been South Padre Island.
Oh, man, take your fishing rod with you, right?
Well, we made a 3-day trip out of it.
Yes, that makes it nice. So take that, Jim McInville. We deliver, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you guys are looking for some really fine furniture, a good price, and to work with some great individuals that actually, Ruthie can help you with your interior design work as well, then stop by and see our friends here at Island Furniture and Interiors on Nassau Road in Alago, which is Seabrook. And what is the exact address?
4104 NASA Parkway, El Lago, Texas, 586. And our website is islandfurniture.net.
And you're open how many days a week?
Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6.
And you have a new line, I understand, coming in that you're excited about.
We have Anacara coming in, and that is outdoor.
Okay, great. If you want indoor, outdoor, make sure you see these folks. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you again on the show when you get your new lines in.
Thanks, Rick.
Good to see you, Steve, Ruthie. Thanks for watching The Breeze. As we continue The Breeze this morning, I've got a renowned home builder, John Skill with Bayway Homes, the owner. Is that correct, John?
Yes, sir.
Good to see you. Good morning.
Thank you very much for having us.
It's a pleasure. Hey, I tell you what, a lot is going on here in Seabrook. Tell me what's going on. You're building over here on Hammer Street, I understand.
You know, we've quickly become Seabrook's largest builder. We've got 3 subdivisions here in Seabrook. one off Repsdorf called Seaside Village. It's kind of it's a townhome deal with a East Coast Cape Cod kind of feel to it. White fence out front, siding with stone on it, very attractive. Second project is called Sea Ridge, and it's off of Toddville. It's next to Lake Misha. It was a project developed by Lennar. They got about halfway through it. We've taken it over. We bought all the lots in the project. We'll be the only builder in there. It didn't flood during the storm. And we're building single-family houses, 17 to 3,300 square feet. Been very successful for us. We're very, very happy and proud of that one. And the third and newest both project for ourselves is some stilt homes we're building at Toddville and Hammer. It's also Seabrook's newest project. In 2010, we developed the project, put the roads, streets, water, sewer in, and we've got two stilt houses going on there. 2,000 to 3,000 square feet, $250,000 to $400,000. It's got a great view of the Seabrook Slough as well as Galveston Bay, and we just are tickled that we have the opportunity to be big in Seabrook.
Well, John, you're doing a great job because you're adding to the landscape. I saw some of the houses that they're almost completed on Hammer, and they look just really fabulous. It blends in with that beautiful sort of country but seaside look. The colors, it looks just awesome. Well, tell me, how'd you get involved in the home building business?
14 years ago, in fact, 14 years ago, this St. Patrick's Day.
All right, happy anniversary.
Well, thank you very much.
Great shirt on.
We do. Our comfort colors are green and tan, and it's part of the celebration of St. Patty's Day. We have been in the Bay Area. We're called Bayway Homes because we're in the Bay Area.
Right.
We started in Texas City. We've got a project there. We've got two in Dickinson, the three here in Seabrook, one at Beltway at McCowa.
Wow.
So we're
economy's not hurting you then.
We keep, you know, this area is got a base industry that really is stable.
Yes.
The plants help out.
Yes.
NASA.
Well diversified.
Well diversified.
You got petrochemical, oil and gas. When petrochemical's down, oil and gas is up. So, and then you got now tourism, NASA, high tech, right? Medical, healthcare.
As well as being next to the water.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an asset that just doesn't happen anywhere else in the state of Texas like it happens right here in Seabrook.
So were you an engineer? Is that your background? Is that how you got into home building or
you know, with the University
contracting?
Well, I went to the University of Texas.
All right.
And I was a finance real estate major. And somewhere in high school I decided I wanted to be a home builder. And took a kind of a serpentine route to get here. But something I've always wanted to do is something even if I didn't make a living at it, I'd do it just because I enjoy it so much.
Well, getting a great degree from UT sure helps, and education means a lot, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And you could apply what you learned in finance and in your other part of your life and to the home building and watching your costs and building the right type of home. So your homes are custom home?
No, they're production.
Production.
We have a model with an on-site salesperson in each one of our communities. And actually, we believe that having production, because when we build the same house over and over again, we get better and better at it.
Right.
Several things that we do that make our homes, since we're based here in the Bay Area, windstorm is a big deal.
Absolutely.
From day one, we've prided ourselves on being windstorm compliant and going beyond the standard code. And that includes, we wrap all of our houses 100% in OSB. And that's something a lot of folks don't do. It really strengthens up the house for windstorm occurrences as well as just it makes a stronger house. 2, we use 6 nails on every shingle.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
Back in the storm, shingles were a big issue. We use 30-year shingles. We don't do any 25.
Wow.
And that's a quality product that in the storm proved to be better than the 3-tab. And thirdly, from an interior standpoint, we do a lot of arches, we do a lot of rounded corners, we do 42-inch cabinets, regardless of the price point, in the kitchen for both looks as well as being able to store more stuff.
Sounds like you're a stickler for details.
Well, absolutely.
You put your money into the home.
This is what we do, and this is what we focus on, this is all we do.
What's your price range?
So here in Seabrook, we got 3 different. The townhomes go from $130,000 to $160,000.
Very affordable. Gosh, that's great, John.
You betcha. And then at Sea Ridge, they go from 160 to 230, 240. And then the still homes go from 250 to 400.
Very affordable. Well, are you bullish about these times? Are you pretty excited? Do you think the economy you see is turning, or it's continued on a same plane, or what's your feeling?
We've really seen a pickup in traffic. We've also seen a pickup with people with money. Last year was a tough year with NASA and the offshore drilling ban, and the election. I don't know if you're a Democrat or Republican, but it seemed as though the election settled a bunch of people, gave a more confident attitude, and so we've seen a bunch of increase in traffic, increase of people who have money kind of coming back in the market and looking to find a new home.
That optimism needs to be spread, I think, amongst everybody else, because it catches on. I mean, it's something that should be told, your story, and I think that's why we have you on here today, because we're seeing the same thing in our business. Our business is much better than it was last year. It wasn't that bad last year, but it's getting better. So I think we share the same feelings, and we're very optimistic about the economy, and having you here today on the show to spread the good word, but to also talk about the homes, because the buzz around town is, who is Bayway Homes and what are they doing? And this is a bad economy. What are they doing? They're building. So we wish you continued success. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, and we'll have you again. So how do they get a hold of you?
Stop by one of the 3 sales offices. We'd stop by one of the communities. We're there 7 days a week, 10 to 6 most days, 12 to 6 on Sundays, and visit with Eloise or Richard, and they'd be happy to help you.
And John, you work with real estate agents as well?
Oh, absolutely. We're a proud member of the community, and they're a big part of the community.
Yeah, sure.
Some people need the assistance of maybe they're selling their old home, or maybe they're new to the area.
Or they're relocating. A lot of relocation.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people downsizing. Families that had 4 bedrooms that, lived in Memorial area or in Pearland. Families gone off to college, and now it's just the man and wife, and they're looking for something nice on the water.
Absolutely.
So you got a perfect place for them.
It's a real lifestyle community, and we're seeing people from all over the area moving because of the proximity to water and the lifestyle, both the hike and bike trails,
Right.
the water feature, the boating, of course the great restaurants.
Oh, what a great way of life. Do you live here in the Bay Area too?
Friendswood.
Absolutely, great community. Well, thanks again for John for being on. And if you're looking for a new house, a great house down on the water, or one of his nice properties, make sure you get a hold of John at Bayway Homes.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Whitney Parks with Dairy Juice Magazine on the Bay Breeze, and I'm here with a band called El Voto. They're about to play at the upcoming Music, Unity, and Freedom Festival in Galveston. So tell us a little bit about the band. When did y'all start? What kind of music do y'all play?
Well, I'm actually a late addition. How'd you guys?
Well, we've actually been going since high school. I mean, it's been me, my brother, and our buddy Ricky, and he used to play drums, I play guitar, my brother played bass, and it was something, real casual, kind of a punk rock outfit. But about in the past year or so, we've added a couple more members. Instruments have switched around. We've obviously added Andrew, who is excellent.
Okay.
We've got 3 guitars, a bassist, a drummer, and we got 2 keyboards, so that just makes for this huge wall of sound.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot of different types of music and everything going on. I mean, like all those different instruments. So you said you're a punk rock band?
Well, we started out like that. Right now we're a little more versatile. We try to touch on every single musical genre. Like we do a lot of rock, sometimes funk, reggae, with the electronica, with the keyboards. So we'd like to mix it up a little bit.
And jazz, country,
Jazz,
classical.
There's a lot to name.
Yeah.
So y'all pretty excited about playing at the Muff Fest coming up?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. All those bands, all the stages on the beach, free admission.
Yeah,
so
free.
You can't go wrong with that. So you should come check us out.
Are y'all coming on at a certain time?
We'll be on at 2:30 on the main stage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Pareto Beach, 10th and Seawall.
All right, and so Brandon, what do you do for a job? I hear you work maybe at this really cool publication. I don't know.
It's okay. I'm the creative director for Bay Area Houston Magazine.
So what do you do when you're not playing music?
Well, our band is actually trying to crank out a CD, and I've been working a lot on that and on the computer, and trying to get that together. And I'm basically the tech. I've worked on a lot of people's instruments in the band, and I don't get paid, but it's good enough. And I'm creative director once a week at Bay Area Houston Magazine, the Bay Breeze, for a couple minutes. So.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, thank y'all for coming. It was really nice talking to y'all.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate the press.
Yeah, so everyone needs to come out to the Music, Unity, and Freedom Festival this coming Sunday in Galveston.